It's time for a classic bubble gum, making an appearance here on Walking the Candy Aisle. Hey guys, I am Jeff, and today I have a review of Bazooka chewing gum. Bazooka chewing gum, bubble gum, chewing gum. What's it called? Sorry, I should probably get these things right before I start recording. Bazooka bubble gum. That's right, Bazooka. This is obviously not the classic wrapper that you may know and love? Question mark. But Bazooka normally comes with it's sort of like a blue on top and then white in the middle and then a red on the bottom, or maybe it's the other way around, red, white, and blue. But this is, rest assured, this is Bazooka bubblegum. Bazooka, and it comes like the one that came for years and years with a little comic strip. That's what this is. This is like a neo retro sort of package, I guess. There's the gum itself, though. Introduced in 1947. This gum, by the Topps Company, famously, this gum in 1953 started issuing comic strips. Now let's see, does this one have a comic strip? So in 2012, Topps, who has been making this gum for a long, long time, I guess, announced that, they discontinued officially the comic strip, but I think that you can still find it here. They said they were going to change their wrappers to be a puzzle wrappers, sometimes including the Bazooka Joe character. And Bazooka Joe is the name of the little boy who was in their comic strips that you would find. They were just cute little fun little comics with a couple of panels and usually a kid-friendly joke. But let's see what we got here now. We've got the Bazooka Bubble Wrap. Okay, make a rap using these words: horseshoe, boo-boo, miss you, kangaroo. And then see what this code unlocks at bazookajoe.com. Oh, that's cool. So this code would probably unlock some, what do you think? Some sort of a game? Some sort of a video, maybe? So let's see. Can I do a rap including horseshoe, boo-boo, miss you, and kangaroo? The kangaroo was wearing horseshoes, and he tripped and fell and got a boo-boo. He went to his mom and said, "I miss you." No. Is that good? Question mark? I don't think so. Sorry, guys. I'm pretty terrible at these kind of games. At least I tried. There's the gum. A big brick of pink chewing gum. And this is sort of, I think it's kind of renowned as being like a hard gum. It's not really it's nice and soft, but let me see if I can get it apart. It is a brick of gum, which is kind of a nice thing. It has that real classic bubblegum smell. Yep. And it's got this great taste. This great, classic chewing gum flavor. Reminds me of, being a kid. Guys, it's just bubble gum. It's like the most basic chewing gum you could get. But there is this nice nostalgic factor to it. For me, at least. I don't think kids these days grow up chewing gum. I know I've got little ones, and maybe they're a little on the young side, but I wouldn't give them gum. I would definitely not encourage them to have gum. It's just one of those things that I don't think it's really great for kids. Candy bars is one thing, but bubble gum, it's just like walking around with a bunch of, I don't know. I don't even know why it's that bad now that I think about it, really. But people don't give their kids gum anymore. Not anymore. Olden days, sure, no problem. I remember I'd walk into the corner store and I could get a Bazooka Joe for, 10 cents? And they were sold individually always. These were always things that you would get tossed into your Halloween bag, at the bottom of the bag. And kind of a good, never the first thing you're going to go for, that's for sure. But, I kind of dig them. And I'm a little sad that Topps decided to drop the Bazooka Joe comic strips. because they were really cute. It was like I don't know, they're just like really silly, goofy, really old style. I get it, they're really old fashioned. Like it's like reading, an Archie comic or something. Like no matter how much they try and modernize it, it's always kind of a out of time kind of a story. But the little Bazooka Joe character is a really iconic, classic American comic. And the kid, it was like very like Little Rascals kind of adventures. And the kid Bazooka Joe, did he have an eye patch? Why did he have an eye patch? I don't know about that. I don't know why he did, but he was a kid who had an eye patch and he had adventures, and he was pretty cool. So while the gum itself here, I think we just gotta say is just like pretty basic, like chewing gum. It's bubble gum flavor gum. You know what I mean? It's not like a flavored gum. It's got a strong nostalgia factor for me at least. I feel like honestly, even after chewing it for this little bit amount of time, the flavor is waning. So that's not really a good sign. But this is like it's a very kid kind of a gum, right? An adult would not buy this kind of adults aren't buying bubble gum anyway. But so there's like an immediacy to it. You have it and then you get rid of it, and I don't think a kid would mind if it's just got a short lifespan. But I would suggest that, like, when I was a kid, rather, past being a very young kid, if I ever had money to buy bubble gum, I wouldn't buy Bazooka. I would go buy Hubba Bubba or Bubblicious because they had, the flavor. They had like all the crazy flavors, and they were a soft gum. So those were sort of my go-tos when you're talking about bubble gum. And really, if you're talking about trying to blow a bubble, like, I don't think this is great. I've only got half the piece of gum, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to get a bubble, but let me try. Well, got a little one, but didn't really last very long. Anyway, guys, the bubble factor, there are better things on the market for that as well. I guess that's really my point. That great that they're trying to modernize, great that they're doing fun, like, extra things. I guess it makes sense. You got to progress with the times. But I also think this is something that's maybe best left in the annals of candy and gum history. It's just one of those things where it's got a great place in the sort of the history books, but I don't know that it really suits these modern crazy times that we live in. So, walking the candy aisle, while I respect and like Bazooka, I'm going to have to give the Bazooka bubble gum, I'm just going to give it a 3 out of 5. In terms of the flavor, in terms of the actual content, even with this extra stuff, I don't know. I mean, guys, there's just better stuff out there. There's so much, like, I can go and get, like, Sour Patch Kid flavored Trident. Like, why am I not having that right now? I can go, you can get crazy stuff on the market now. This is just it's old hat, and doesn't quite do it anymore. So thank you, Bazooka, for all your contributions, but let's move on. Okay, guys, you let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and tell me what gum you like. I think this might be the first bubble gum I've ever reviewed, so let me know if you'd like to see more bubble gum reviews in the comments below. Okay, thanks very much. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.